Hey guys, welcome back to Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we went and we got the boost ball, and then we went back to Talon Overworld through this transport and got the space jump. And then we went to the Chapel of Elders and got the wave beam. But we fought Sheegoth to get that. And yeah, so there's a few areas that have opened up to us now that we have the wave beam. And yeah, we're gonna have to have a look at that. Of course, again, as I showed everyone, these guys are a lot easier to deal with now that the wave beam is available. Just like that one was like bouncing around everywhere. A little wave beam shot. That was kind of funny. Love how you can do this. That homing effect is really fun to mess with. Use it to get behind them pretty easily. Ow, I took damage from that. Oh wow, he got sent flying way over there. Okay, so where we're going over here, back to the Ice Ruins West, because, probably mentioned in the last episode that there was a purple door there that we could not do anything with yet. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. So we go up here, and then we just do this because we have the space jump boots. We can just skip that whole sequence. Boom. One full charge will kill them on hyper mode. It doesn't have to be a full charge if it's on any of the other difficulties. Alright, let's get behind this guy, take him out. Ooh, this other guy trying to get past him. Alright, so that deals with him. Just keep firing partial charges at him and they just can't do anything. It's so fun. Well, it's kind of satisfying, I guess. It's also a little bit opened up to us with the acquisition of the space jump boots. Like, we wouldn't have been able to get up here. And this thing is actually logbooked at us, so, you know, just shoot it with a missile and this will happen. Those fall. Damn. Me trying to be cheeky, it's not working. Alright. Okay, so for anyone who wants, like, good logbook completion, if you see these guys here, these just look like shriek bats, right? These are actually a unique type of shriek bat. And the next item we're about to get, as soon as you get that, these things will no longer spawn here. They can be quite tricky to get. They are ice shriek bats. And they're easily spotted with thermal imaging, according to this, and that does have to do with our next item. Hopefully that's not a spoiler. Or hopefully it's not at least a major one that people will actually care about. Take this guy out, and there's this purple door. So we're going this way. Oh look, scarabs. I remember these guys from Chozo Ruins. I don't think I got all of them. But not that I really care. Let's get rid of that guy. Oh. Alright. Alright, so now we're in this room. This is another major room called the Ruined Courtyard. With the boost ball, we can use these things as our spinners. These are logbook data as well. Oh, there we go. So that'll open up these, for some reason I can't find the word as to what they actually are. They're like, oh, whoops, there we go. This water can be a bit of a pain if you're not careful. I don't know, they're like little drainage device thingy-majiggies. They kind of look like soup cans. I don't know why, I just kind of find they look like soup cans. Because I'm weird like that. Okay, so of course we got to do something with those things. They've all opened up, so now we have to activate them. And what happens when you do that? We're gonna start flooding the room. So most of these platforms float. Because it's implied that they're just ice. Okay, so these flicker bats there, yeah, like that, they can be kind of annoying. So I'm actually going to go here first instead of getting to the top of the room because this is a thing. I'm going to be 100%ing this game, so I want to get all of those. These energy tanks are kind of a big deal for me. Now, okay, well I was going to try and make my way back up there all in one go, but it didn't really work out for me. Rip. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to activate this again in order to get up to the top. Oh, there we go. And yeah, we'll flood the room again, so we can get up. I don't even know why I bother. 9 times out of 10 I can't hit these guys. There we go. I mean, there are certain things that I could use to hit them, like the wave beam might work, since it's homing beam. Okay, I believe this is a save station here, so like a lot of the time I like to go through here and save. When I was a kid and played through this game, I was terrified of falling back down when I was already up, so I just used the save station, and if I ever fell, I'd just like restart the game. Because I don't know, that was me. I just did not want to make this climb again. Of course, later on we'll get an item that'll allow us to, you know, not have to do all of that. See the rail track there again. We can utilize that later on. So, right now we're actually going to do something really interesting. We're going to be going into something. Okay, so this turret, get rid of this turret. And look out, we got a space pirate here. This is actually a unique type of space pirate. So, and it's very difficult to scan these guys later on, if you even can. You can get him in this room for sure, although it can still be difficult because he'll try and get close to you. This is a shadow pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. So, they try and get close to you to fight. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. So, we don't have to yet for this specific one. I guess this cloaking device isn't on or something, but later on, we will need another item to fight them reliably. They're not actually that tough. They're just, like, a little annoying. And later on, again, they will be almost completely invisible. So that takes care of him. So, what we are doing right now, we are walking right into a space pirate base. This is, I believe, the second largest base on the entire planet that space pirates have. And as you can see, they got defensive measures going as well. They have drone patrols, auto turrets, and everyone is armed. Actually, this may be your first opportunity to get the data for regular space pirates as well. So, you know, these guys will just, they'll do this, they'll just rush at you. And, it can be a bit of a pain, but honestly, there's going to be much worse later in the game as far as space pirate fights. Oh fuck, I landed on him. That's funny. Jeez. There he goes. Love how they go flying if you kill him with a missile. Okay, so that deals with that. Doors are unlocked now. Yes, they actually locked us in. Okay, this is a map station here. You can get the whole general map for this region. Now, this is, as I said, this is, I believe, the second largest space pirate base on the planet. And, yeah, I mean, what is it doing all the way up here in this mountainous region? There is a very good reason for that, that will be revealed not that long from now. We just have to get deeper into the base. But this base is called Glacier 1, and it's mostly dedicated to research rather than combat. But again, everybody's armed. This is what they do. I mean, I think it's pretty... What? That was kind of funny. I think it's just standard for the space pirates to just arm everybody. Scientists, soldiers alike, just all are armed and ready to fight if they have to. And in this situation, I mean, they got Samus coming into their base, waltzing right into their base. They're gonna have to deploy everybody for this. But honestly, this is pretty well defended. It's just that Samus is Samus. If Federation Marines came in here, they might have some troubles with it. So now we've just entered the first major laboratory, which is called Research Lab Hydra. They're doing a lot of stuff in here. Love the space pirate theme in this game. This game just has such a good soundtrack. It's just awesome. So, Space Pirate Encrypted Data Decoded, there's lots of Space Pirate logs in here. So if you want 100% logbook, scan as many of these terminals as you can. I mean, they'll have a red indicator instead of you can't really see them because I've already scanned them, but like, you can kind of see, I guess, if you look closely, this one's orange, this one's red. Anyways, we have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon. You know, I should probably just read these in order later. But, I think that's what I'll do. When we get a certain amount, like, you know, I guess when we're done with this room, I'm gonna read a few of these in the logbook. I mean, if you're not into that, you can just skip ahead or whatever. It's probably not going to take that long. Die. Oh. Oh. Trying a little too hard to be cheeky there. See, the missiles have good blast damage, but a direct hit from them does a lot more to the space pirates than just catching them to blast. Get out of here. Got right up in my face there. If you catch one of them close enough to this, that setup of crates that I just destroyed, you can actually get an instant kill on them by blowing up the crates. Oh, I didn't need to fire an extra one there. Oh, one more guy. So there's something in here. If you listen carefully enough, you can hear it, but I can't get it right now. I believe you can scan this somewhere. Can you not scan it? Oh, you can, right here. Cordite casing of column appears weak. We can't break cordite yet, though. There is something we'll get soon that'll allow us to do that, though. Okay, so like I said I was going to do, I'm going to read a few Space Pirate logs here. Pirate data, full of Zebes. Zebes has fallen, or I'm saying it wrong, it's actually Zebes. Zebes has fallen, all ground personnel are presumed dead. You know, I should probably just mention, I always thought it was called Zebes until later, and I learned it was called Zebes, so it's kind of a force of habit that I have to break, calling it Zebes. Okay, so anyways, Zebes has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates, Orpheon, Syriacus, and Volparagon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue, no signs of pursuit from the hunter. So, about that, yes, they got Metroids from Zebes and managed to take them away from the planet. So, they had Metroids aboard Orpheon at some point. We didn't see any when we were there, but they had them. Either they were there when we were there somewhere on the ship, or they were moved. Anyways, and as far as pursuit from the hunter goes, we did pursue them. Just not yet, the hunter. Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Extremely armed and heavily dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aaron on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aaron to command, dead or alive, it matters not. Contact. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Town 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike. A landmass heading mark 48-2. I don't really know how to read that part exactly. Returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging analysis shows... Wait, hang on. Returning with planetary imaging... Oh, okay. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Town 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Artifact site. I won't read that one yet, so I won't go too far in, because we actually haven't been to this said artifact site. I could have gone there, I guess, but I'll do that at some point later on. Anyways, though, so you can see the space pirates have been trying to set up base camp here. This isn't actually their largest base, I'll just go ahead and say that, but this is very close. Okay, come on. I always just do that whenever you hit them with the wave beam enough. You can just stand around the corner and do this. It's kind of fun. Wave beam has a homing effect. Okay, I missed that last one, but you gotta aim. You still gotta put a little bit into your aim. There. And then it'll just zoom around the corner and hit the turret anyways. Oh, that beautiful homing effect, I love it. Oh. Boom, and then the turret exploded at the end. Oh, here we go. Oh. Fall. Love doing that to that guy. Oh, crap. I can't shoot now. No! Wow. Okay, I need to start taking this a little more seriously. I'm actually taking a lot of damage. Oh, ouch. Is this guy underneath me? He is! What is he doing over here? Oh, there's more. More space pirates. So as you can see, I like using the missiles on the ground near them if I can't get an accurate lock on. You just kind of slow them down. Especially if I actually get into a tight situation like that, like... They were actually kind of becoming a threat because I wasn't taking this seriously. Okay, so what this will do is this will allow us to use these. So after this room, I'm just gonna go ahead and read a couple more Space Pirate logs. Oh. Wait, hang on that. Actually, there's a second bomb slot I have to hit with this, and it's over there. Okay. Sometimes that can be a bit of a tricky jump. You just gotta maximize your height rather than distance. Okay, so this room is called the Observatory, and there is a... Oh, that would have been cool if I got in there. There's a system, a holographic projector system here that is actually quite neat. I actually really like this room. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was a little odd. I kind of messed that up. Alright, here we go. And then... Oof. So this is essentially a map of the current solar system. And there is an item up there that is very, very nice to have. We'll get it in a sec. Basically, I'm going to scan these planets first. Some of them are important logbook data. Like this one, this is Talon 4, this is the planet we're on right now. Planet Talon 4, mass 5.1 trillion teratons. Profile ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object, where remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phase-on radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren class... I'm really bad with Roman numerals. I think 13? Is it 10x? I believe it is. I'm just going to say 13. I hope I'm not saying that. I hope I'm not getting the wrong number here. Current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be barren class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Okay, so this planet isn't actually log data, but it's cool how they have all the planets here. Planet Twin Tabula, mass 4.1 trillion teratons. Profile: planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Oh, let's get this one. And there it is, it's Zevis. Planet Zevis, mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Profile: planet's crust is primarily earthic ore. I think I said that right, maybe. Making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class... like... 20? No. I'm not even gonna bother. Class XIX waste... or... Oh, Roman numerals really messed me up. I'm so bad with Roman numerals. A planet. Zevis is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. So basically nobody cared until space pirates went there. Lol. There was actually like a pretty large Chozo civilization there though. Planet Ormine 2, mass 2.3 trillion teratons. Profile: uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. See, the interesting thing though is in the picture over there on the side, it kind of looks like a big ocean planet. Like it's all blue. But apparently it isn't some desert. I don't really know though. Another one more planet we haven't got. This one. Planet Billium. Mass 3.8 trillion teratons. The entry for this one's kind of neat. Profile: quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Nituralis. a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Now that's kind of interesting. Mineral is a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. So it's like a virus of some sort that takes a gaseous form that just kills everything. Like, of course, like there's not that much explanation behind that, but like it just sounds really interesting. It'd be kind of neat if at some point in the Metroid series that was referenced again. Okay, so there's a save station directly behind us. I'm just gonna grab this first, because this thing is really nice. And then after we save, I'm gonna read a couple Spitfire logs again. Super Missile. So, unlike past Metroid games, the Super Missile does not work as a separate. Oh wait, I need to save. Does not work as a separate like source of missiles. I kind of sped through it, but basically you charge your beam and then you push the missile button while the beam is charged to fire one. It'll take 5 missiles and then it'll do a metric fuck ton of damage in comparison to regular missiles. So yeah, super missiles are really nice to use. So I'm gonna read a couple logs here now. Yay, reading time and stuff. I don't know. Again, though, you can just skip ahead if you're not into this. Perfect site. Field team reports are in on an age structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun, as this field could hinder future energy production. Operations on Talon 4... as this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Phazon analysis. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen, of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. So most of that science team is here in this base. Okay, so I'm actually going to call it here. And yeah, because we've been going for like 27 minutes, or more actually, more than 27. But we got a little bit more ground to cover in this laboratory, and we'll be doing that next episode. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.